I am here with Jim Vogel. He is the founder of IMU Social Media Experts, and I'm going to ask him some questions from the newsletter that I received from Sean Buck. Sean Buck is a phenomenal small business advisor, and he puts together a newsletter on a monthly basis and sends it out to us small business people. So 3 steps to connecting with your clients. He says, articulate who are and what you stand for. So he is trying to say, define yourself in a clear way. Jim, that's not as easy as it sounds.
No, but you're going to go with the odds here. You know why? Because most people, when they first meet someone, they automatically like them. Number one.
Well, I don't find that to be the case with me,
Well,
but okay.
There's as you know,
there's exceptions with Joe.
Exceptions, right? No absolutes, right? But yeah, you want to have something in common with someone pretty much right away, with a smile, and then once they tell you what they want, ask them why they want it. Why is such an important question, and then tell me about yourself. What you're doing by the why and tell me about is you're putting them on center stage, and you're just going to listen.
So as I tell them about myself, it is so that I'm allowing them to ask questions about me. Is that it? But they don't really care about me,
not necessarily. It's how you're partnering you're all partnering for a goal of some kind, whether it's to improve the relationship or whatever.
Okay. Well, you stepped right into number 2.
Okay.
Create personal relationships, building content. So the content in which you are creating is supposed to be building relationships. How am I going to do that?
You know, from a human perspective, everybody has a story. In every story, there's content, right? I knew only my wife and my dog when I moved here in 2014. Now I have everybody, including you, Joe, in my phone.
Right.
So it's all about just paying attention to people in a positive way and involving them in what you do. And no matter if you're selling books or baseball cards or cars, or if you're on the radio show, if you're paying attention to people in a positive way and they hear you, man, that's pretty cool. In fact, call in today, 844-788-3464. We'll get you on the phone with us, and, of course, our special guest coming up.
We're not taking their call, Jim.
Oh, we're not? Okay, we're not going to take your call today.
Wilton's in there laughing. I'll tell you that story.
He's got a busy signal already?
We ain't taking your call.
Well, that's a why and how are you?
That's a whole story in itself. I'd love to tell someday. It'd be great. Okay, number 3. Share the content across multiple media platforms. That is changing weekly.
Every moment. People are now on Threads. Well, what's that, right? They're on.
Our guest last week taught me something I didn't even know was out there.
Yeah. I mean, you're playing a little bit on X, which is, Twitter. But you want to be on every single platform. If you're a small business, you have to be on Facebook Business. You have to be on Twitter, and you got to be on Google My Business. Those are the 3 big ones because they're looking for nearby searches, right? Pizza near me, dentist nearby. You want to be caught up in that if you are a business. And I mean, when I mean business, I mean person, because really there is no business. It's all people when you look through it.
So Jim says there is no business. It's all personal.
It is.
Okay.
It's organizational communication and behavior. The brick and mortar doesn't talk. It's the peeps.
Okay. So now we're going to go to the next section.
Uh-oh.
Okay. You ready?
Is this Double or Nothing or anything like that?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I might get your prize when it's over with.
Hungry Howie's is right here. Thank you, Hungry Howie.
No, I was thinking a week without me, but okay.
Oh, gosh. No, okay. You know what? I'm actually growing to like you, Joe.
Okay. Oh, that's that. See, I tell my wife, honey, I grow on people.
That it took 5 Mondays in October. It might be a record.
It didn't take but 5 weeks for me to warm up to me.
I can't go there.
Okay, so here it is. I know you to be a master at this content stuff. How to write content that gets results. See, that's the key. Gets results. Because I can write stuff up, I can go to the AI and ask for information, but if it doesn't actually connect, it's pretty much useless, right?
That's right.
And that's why I hear so many people saying, internet doesn't work for me, I can't get any leads off of that, blah, 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 social media doesn't work for me, it's because their content isn't connecting for whatever reason that is, right?
Right.
So here's the ones that he wrote, okay, and then you can talk about them. Don't be boring, okay? I got to be honest with you, that sounds like a simple statement, but for me to talk to the business person I want to talk to, they're probably not going to see the real Joe, or they're only going to see a piece of Joe, right? Because if you want to sell your multi-million-dollar business, you kind of want to think Joe is like, okay, dude, right? Most of the time, what you see on the radio isn't what my clients see, right? You know what I mean? So that's a little more tricky than you might think.
It is. I mean, the thing is, you have to be someone who's telling, not selling, to build a relationship in whatever you do, because people want to know what you do and they want to know who you do it with, but they also want to know what you're about. So, and then if you're sensing that they're going to be falling asleep, flip it over and ask them questions. Ask is an acronym. Apply strategy with knowledge. You just got to flip it over and talk that way. But you're looking at not just content, right?
Right.
You need to look at what's in that content. Are you educating? Are you helping and supporting in that particular arena? Are you coming across as a professional? Are you making sure your content has no spelling errors, no comma splices, no bad stuff?
You are smiling like that's a big deal.
It's comma splice is a big deal.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's two sentences that aren't sentences together.
So
you don't want a comma splice.
So
use a semicolon.
Grammar and spelling could very well define me in a negative way before they ever even consider the content that I'm sending.
Well, when you're spelling basement with a B or business with two N's.
That might explain why my social media is not working.
No.
Okay, the next one. Be authentic. Okay?
Yes.
I got that one covered.
Yes,
right?
you are. You are very authentic.
So I see most people are not authentic. They're trying to be somebody else or something else, which immediately makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah. You get used to it on television, though. Nobody's with who they really are.
That's right. That's right.
So you just got to know that when somebody from Congress or whatever comes on, they're full of beanie weenies, you know? They want to get elected and they want free benefits for life. Bottom line, right? If you're in that kind of a venue, where they're not real. Authentic people can get anything they want at any time they want from anyone they want. They don't even have to ask, as long as they're authentic. People truly believe that.
Interesting. Okay. Communicate regularly and consistently. This is a hard one for small business people. We don't have time and energy for this. It is painful.
Oh, you don't have time to do it. You don't want to do it. You don't like doing it. Your competition's kicking your butt doing it.
And now that you tell me I can't have bad spelling, I can't do it, right? If I can't write, I darn sure can't do my own stuff.
Most people will back off and let experts do what they want, right? Like, I'm a content guy. People go, well, what about the web and everything? I say, I'm like a urologist. I'm not an oncologist. I do just content only. I go, I got a guy for you. I got a guy, I know a guy, right? But I don't know anybody that tells you they can do it all.
I agree with that.
Oh,
I agree.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree. Okay. Go multi-channel, which means, you know, I had a co-host. I can't remember her name. I know Julie's going to give me that in a minute. Wilton is screaming over there. I can see him screaming through the computer. Omni-channel is what she called it, which is multi-channels.
Yes. You need to be on YouTube if you want to be there. You need to be on virtually every social, and there's plenty now
to choose from.
Right. Find out what's best for you. I say don't do the ads.
And
just do yourself.
And the last thing is be helpful. Oh. Give them some information.
Servitude is so important in life. You serve first, and you get everything back.
Okay. Are you ready to do this? Take a deep breath. We're going to take a break. Are you ready?
I am.
You are listening to Local Biz Now. I am Joe Vagnone. If it's Local Biz Now on a Monday afternoon, say it, Jim, say it.
Your business matters.
Yeah, we finally got it after 5 weeks. We'll be right back.